How does Roman olive oil production compare to today? Have you ever wondered how the ancient Romans produced olive oil and how it stacks up against today's methods? Let's take a closer look at this fascinating topic. In ancient Rome, olive oil production was a labor-intensive process that involved several key steps. The journey began with harvesting olives, typically between October and December. Farmers would gather olives by hand or use tools to beat them off the trees. Once the olives were collected, they were washed and crushed to remove the pits. This crushing was done using a trapettum, which is a large stone basin with a horizontal rod and two vertical millstones. Humans or animals, like mules, powered these millstones. Care was taken to adjust the millstones to avoid grinding the pits, as this could make the oil taste bitter. After crushing, the olive paste was spread on mats called fiscula. These mats were stacked and compressed using a torcular, or large press. The mixture of oil and water was drained into vessels and allowed to settle. Over time, the oil would rise to the top and be separated from the water. Finally, the oil was filtered to remove any remaining particles. In contrast, modern olive oil production is much more mechanized and efficient. Today, olives are often harvested using mechanical rakes or machines that shake the trees. This reduces labor costs and increases the yield significantly. The crushing process still involves grinding the olives, but it is typically done using steel or stone crushers that are faster and more precise than ancient methods. The paste is then mixed and left to settle before being pressed using hydraulic presses. These modern presses are more efficient and produce higher quality oil. One of the most notable differences between ancient and modern production is the level of mechanization and the use of technology to improve quality and efficiency. Modern producers also have access to advanced filtering techniques and storage methods. These innovations help preserve the oil's quality and extend its shelf life. Despite all these advancements, the basic principles of extracting oil from olives remain similar. This shows how the techniques developed by the ancient Romans still influence modern olive oil production today. So, while the tools and methods have changed dramatically, the essence of olive oil production has remained rooted in ancient practices.